So are you down here? Yeah, here we go. Giggins. Give key pulls. I just walk off that now. Darn. Probably could have jumped it. Let me try the next one. Ah, yeah, I can. Nice. Much faster. Hey, could you tell me about a logic processor?
What's
Module?
eating you?
Whatever I needed.
Funny thing, I was working on a logic module just before the mayhem started. Security chief found me and confiscated the logic module.
Could I have it?
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
I did not need to know that.
Forgot what you were gonna say? Me too.
No, I just really don't care. Dude. Really, that's all that did was just, he was like, oh yeah, I had one. That's all. Doesn't actually give me a key to the door or anything. Yeah, alright, well, gotta come back when I have one single more level in lockpicking. I wonder if turning this quest, if it'll be enough to put me over a level. You can be both admired and feared by the same faction. They're not mutually exclusive. Ooh. I do like how they're doing the faction stuff. Why did I land out here? The heck? So I suppose we're gonna repair the ship and then what? Just go to another planet, I suppose? Like, what would our next objective really be? How do I get back to, what's his face? Reed. It's right ahead. Oh yeah, that's right, the massive building, obviously. Up we go. Hello there. I did a thing.
It's a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts?
Yeah, everybody of Adelaide. She won't come back, but her followers will.
That's good enough for me. Adelaide and I have a history. Was unlikely she'd ever come back. But hope springs eternal. We are in your debt. I am authorizing you for a discount on all official Spencer's Choice products, courtesy of the people of Edgewater.
I don't think there's anything I want to ask you, but I'm gonna make sure. Someone named Grace was guarding Adelaide's camp. Do you know the name?
I do. Grace Romero, wasn't it? Brusque, truculent, never seemed to care much for cannery work.
Yeah, she's wasting the carry. You should think about making her a guard.
Protecting a camp from marauders is no small task. I'll see to fitting her out in a guard's uniform.
Neat. You have your workers back. What happens now?
This whole fiasco is not one I am keen on repeating. I was too hard on my own workers. I pushed them to their breaking point.
Good for you.
With more hands at the cannery, I expect productivity will rise. I expect we'll grow.
All right.
And I expect I can ask corporate to send
He has
us
learned
some
his
more
lesson.
medicine. We'll survive, one way or another.
All right. I'm happy I went down this route rather than Adelaide's. What happened between you and her?
Her son got sick with plague a couple years back. Company never gave us enough medication to treat the whole town. So I had to choose, you see. Adelaide's child or someone else's. She's never forgiven me. I don't expect she ever will.
All right. Well, I'm surprisingly okay with everything that has happened. And I indeed did get a level. That choice went much better than I thought it was going to. Let me get that lockpicking level I need. It's a single level in that. Then... what does medical give me? Mixing slot. This gives me tinkering cost down. I can get a basic mod at level 40 of engineering. Persuasion is cower duration, scramble duration, terrify area. Don't really care about any of that extra stuff. Ability to dodge, don't care about that. Stagger block, don't care about that. I think I just want to put more points into ranged for now. Slowly get tech up, but I'm not really worried about it right now since I got Ravati with me. She does like, yeah, a massive amount of engineering. So I will just... yep. More damage is always good. No, it's level 7, so I don't get a perk point. Let me go back to the geothermal plant, grab that logic thingamabob, and bring that back, and then I think we'll be completely done in this zone. All side quests and everything. Except whoever needs those books I got or whatever. I have absolutely no idea who wants those, but going to assume we can come back here, so I'm not too worried about it. If I ever feel like coming back to finish a side quest. Hostiles. Who's a hostile? Hello? Are they inside? Oh, they're inside. Who's hostile in here? Rabid sprats. Interesting. Is there any reason I wanted to come in here? Probably not. Read the terminal. Sprats didn't kill anybody. Some shunts. Get the lock. Got me some loot. Suppose it wasn't all bad. Plasma rifle to sell. That's what I need to do too, is when I finish this quest, come back and just sell all this junk I've got on me. I got a billion guns. Do I really need money though? I could use weapon parts more than money, to be fair, for repairing. So maybe I'll just break them all down, not worry about the cost. I mean, I don't particularly need weapon parts either, because I've got quite a bit of them. Good, you do have Parvati? Yeah. You know what, I expected to have like a lot more chatter coming from her, you know, like how in most games that you have a companion, they just never stop talking. I kind of like how they did this, where she'll mention a thing when you go through it, like going through the bar, then you can come back later and just be like, hey, about what you said, like that.
A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they ain't care much for me.
Like, I wouldn't mind a little more chatter, but I do like how you can always come back and talk about what you did after the fact. You don't need to stop in the middle of what you're doing and be like, oh, hey, you want to talk about this bar we're in? Well, so there was a keycard I could have found, but oh well. Don't care. I'll just be like, hey, can we talk? Yeah. They don't just constantly blabber in your ear or stop you in the middle of what you're doing to talk. They wait until you want to talk. I was really I was hoping her character quest had longer to it, or companion quest, that I could like, I don't know, give her confidence or something, but I don't know if it might have more to do when we get off this planet or not, so can't complain yet. It's like her companion quest was just go to the church, find the guy's book, and bring it back, and that was it. And it was just like nothing happened after that. So, hoping there's more to it than that. Alright, I feel myself playing 4 hours into this game and companion quests keep coming. It's like a story. Ah, fancy. I looked up how long this game is on average, and it was only like 20 hours, which is pretty saddening. So it's a pretty short game. I'm falling. Like, if I'm already like 5 hours in and it's like 20 hours on average for everything and extras, then I'm probably already like a good fourth of the way through now. Just finishing up this one area. Wait, do you want this thing? Ludwig. How's it like only 20 hours? There's like 20 planets. Yeah, if I... Plus... Come on, Chrome. My CPU is like dying when streaming this, but it's actually not even overloading at all. How long to beat the Outer Worlds? Yeah, so on average it says main story is 11.5 hours, main story and extras is 22 hours, and a completionist is 34 hours. So it's a pretty standard short game, but what the heck is Ludwig at? I already forgot. Alright, he was a dude out in the loading bay, wasn't he? Had to run all the way around the city. I am really hungry. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Ludwig, I did a thing. I had to put my graphics down to like medium because streaming made me like stutter when I turned. But even on medium, this game is still really, really pretty. It didn't change very much at all, aside from maybe like stuff loading in the distance maybe, or like how I walked past that poster and it was blurry. You don't really lose too much like graphic fidelity when you lower the quality, which is pretty nice, but it does make a very noticeable difference.
Never seen the veil.
Have you also noticed that everybody's got that red ear going on? Every single person you talk to has got that red ear where the light is supposed to be like shining on their face, but there's absolutely no way for light to be shining on them like that.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the resistance, but I'm guessing you want something.
Come on high, I think it looks better on high. The resolution changes from blur to normal. Yeah.
And a little
But
something to remember me by.
when I'm streaming, yeah, I was on like the highest quality, then I went down to high, and it was still had like stutter. Like I still get a little bit of lag when I turn, but now it's not noticeable. High and above was bad for streaming. Dude, I can actually run an ultra for some reason. It looks terrible. Yeah, I probably could run it on like the highest settings if I weren't streaming, but both doing OBS and like all the encoding stuff plus the game is just enough to give me a stutter when I turn. That's about it. I don't lag, it's just annoying to see myself stutter when I turn like that. And you can see it when I turn while I'm like still moving. I drop from like, I don't know, 60 FPS to like, I don't know, 50. Not terrible, it's just annoying. It's fast travel here now. I think the only side quest I've missed is whoever wants me to turn in these books that I found. But I don't particularly mind that. I'll come back if I feel like I want to finish that. I'll have to go around talking to literally everybody to figure out who wants it, so...
Is this your ship?
What?
Oh my stars,
Where'd you just come from?
Just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh.
There's fast
That's
travel?
me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed
Yes,
of
there's
flying
fast
on a real
travel.
ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew.
Have
I'm
you
the
been
only
running
mechanic
everywhere?
Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling.
Broke my damn feet. Yeah, you don't seem very happy in Edgewater.
Well, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. but can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing.
Can tend to my engine,
And
huh?
if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I'm not even giving you the option to stay here. You're coming. Glad to have you along. Pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister.
Mister.
Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
They're great if you don't. She makes a giggle at a schoolgirl thing she says. Nah, even if, like, there was no way I was leaving her. She's one of those companions I really like having along, even though they don't really do much. Again, I was like, I'm really hoping I can do like a companion quest that I could, like, give her confidence or something. You can choose to hide her helmet settings. Can you? Because I could not take it off. That was driving me nuts. Because, like, I gave it to her on accident. And I couldn't take it back off. There's no way to unequip it. It drove me nuts. Is it in the settings? Where? Gameplay? Companion helmet. Thank you. Oh, it's beautiful. That's amazing. That was driving me nuts. Because I was like, oh, I can give her a helmet. So I stuck it on her and I was like, oh no, I can't take it back off now.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I should probably need to go just plug this in.
How to install a power regulator?
I put it in the hole.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladder.
That's what she said. Got Parvati tending to my engines. I'm putting power regulators in their holes. And the ship is named right after me, the Unreliable. Crunch. Yeah, so the only reason I knew I could fast travel was because I saw the perk for being able to fast travel when encumbered, and I was like, oh, there's fast travel.
What can I do for you, Captain?
We can leave.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters.
Neat.
I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
All right, let's go. Are we all unreliable in some way besides better than being called the Impotent? All right, we need the ability to rename the ship. The Impotent. I like how my ship is named the Unreliable, and then one of my best guns is called the All Reliable. All right, good. I've been waiting to hear from him. I actually kind of forgot he existed, but yeah, I was waiting for that.
Ah, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
Unnatural drippage, you say? I'm feeling a little lightheaded, also I could slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine.
Like how they're tongue-in-cheek about that.
What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Okay.
You'll need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
All right.
Gladys Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Gotcha. Slow down. You're asking me to get involved with the black market. Or I could put a couple light years between me and Halcyon. I'll go do it.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call
Neat.
it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Alright, I'll put it to good use.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab.
Will
And
do, probably
remember,
not.
Don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select
A special
destination
gun.
on your navigation terminal.
Alright. It's permanent, but if you probably find if I'm not, I can't do anything about it, can I? Nope. The shrinking variety. But I don't need to shrink anymore. Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, providing you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on site. Fancy. Oh, and I got a storage bin. Nice. Not that I'd ever really think I'd need to store anything, but sure. Nothing in there I care about. Alright. Hi there. There's no response from the auto mechanical unit. Serial number on chassis letter Sam. Huh. We have a Sam. Missing 70 side quests. Oh, is there a side quest in that? A stern older man with warm eyes. Well modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. I've done that before. Not lost a finger, but stuck my hand down into a toolbox and just immediately grabbed onto a blade. It's like, oh, they're going with that. First wrench Dad ever gave me. He's been a friend ever since. The Terminus Light is running with the party at 4. 2 of them, actually. I'll go back and read it. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. It's good to have you, friend. How you doing today? I had my raid notification turned off, unfortunately. That is not what I wanted. But I'm not in the system app anymore, but thanks. Here you can see all the planets in the system, as well as some special points of interest that you may have discovered. You can fly your ship to any locations you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before allowing you to land there. Interesting. Cute girl emoji. Meow. Meow. Go back and read your damn fish memory. Yeah, I'm trying to remember where that just was. Nope. I ran past it right here. Oh, there's a thing about Sam there too. A shrink ray. Note yourself, remember this later. No better? ADA. Remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. And yes, I mean continually. No, Ada. Not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Why, for no raid notification, you ruin it all? Why did I turn it off? I think it was loud at the time. Gonna dip, have a great stream. Well, I appreciate you stopping in. Good luck, have fun. And actually, I saw my own 2 eyes, supply a powerful weapon and Wells' lab just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I'd lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. Decency laws. Had heard rumors of a fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on, well, a shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. More power. Last time I got sloshed, I mean, I was imbibing the lost stuff in the Groundbreaker. Look, Udam was really free with the drinks, and he seems like an okay fellow. I shamefully but simply eavesdropped on two Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like, none of us had heard that one before, but here's the good part. The Mardet said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of them weapons that inspired Wells. And black market leads. Why? Why? Why won't Wells just give me the shrink ray to me? Blast into the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but the architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and even if it were, he wouldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets where he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down the additional rumors pertaining to other of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check the black market measures on Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Once you get to where I left off, I am no longer going to watch. That's fair. And Sam. Experiment note 01695. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. So he's sanitation and maintenance? Should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant, some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of the factory standard part SUDS steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pushing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I've heard a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of the acid steeper so I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I've never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Yeah, I kind of squished him. Huh, free level. Nice.
So you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Oh, lovely. Thank you, Ada. Just what I wanted. Disrobe. What else do I should probably get some more medical going up, just for skill check purposes, and science as well. It's the only reason I really care to level either of these up, for the most part, is just checks. But I also need Persuade for that, I guess. Ugh. So many things I need for skill checks that I really don't care to level. I'll get 2 points in that to get to 25. Go ahead and put some more into stealth, that way if I remove my suit it does not make much difference. And just slowly get that up. Alright, throwing points around. Seems to be working great. Yeah, I'm mostly focusing on getting my damage up because, you know, it's kind of required. Gotta kill things. Other than that, I'm just kind of winging it. I don't really care about, like, the bonuses that medical and stuff gives me. I just want skill checks. The only thing I think I'm never gonna level is leadership, because I really don't care about that. Rose Lover 200, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. It's good to have you here, friend. I could get run speed now, but I might just get the straight up health at this point. Because I don't particularly care about anything else here. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna get health. Leadership unlocks companion keyboard commands? Yeah, I don't care about those in the slightest. I will never use those. Twitch, you got anything to say?
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am.
Fair.
Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
That's the ship's computer. It's so intelligent, but it's a good imitation. Yeah, go with that one.
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Did I call it it?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender. Any pronoun preferred by the user is acceptable.
Hello! I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
What is that face, though?
I am gratified
She's
you consider
she's
this
looking through the
excellent
ship
convincing.
at the actual monitor of her, I think. So Ada, Parvati will be fixing you from now on. I expect your full
I am
cooperation.
at your disposal, Ms. Parvati. You will find the technical schematics in the engineer's locker, though I'm afraid Captain Hawthorne has lost the owner's manual.
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches.
That
You
sounds
can do that,
terrifying.
you know? My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
I mean, can't lie, I've done the same with like a blowtorch, so not too surprised actually. Alright, so did you learn your trade from your father? It sounded like when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
I don't see the humor.
He meant funny as in odd.
That's fair.
It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you actually are good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
Well, who needs schedules? After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Did you get much time with him after you got back from school?
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ear so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Alright, break time's over. Neat. So I guess well, first, how much money do I have now? Do I have enough to, like, up my damage again? Oh yeah, I got like 6,000. Alright, I don't know how useful or reliable it's gonna be off planet. I mean, it's a really good weapon right now, but I could possibly find better. I'll get it up to level 10 and call it there for now. This rifle I'll do again twice more, and that's about it. Just in case I find a better weapon. I don't want to put too much into them. I don't have any mods I can really stick on any of these, so... Alright, let's see. We can go to his lab, we can go to Terra 2. Monarch. Skyla. Let's head to the lab.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Can I use the verb? I'll get out of here. Here? It is here.
Someone to
Neat.
watch your back, please.
Nah. Okay, I figured I was gonna do this like Mass Effect. Neat. Suppose I could go back and recruit the preacher now. Now I know it's got like a party screen, but I don't really care to have the preacher guy with me, so.
Hello? Can you
That's
hear
loud.
me? Does this work? Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
Where is that way? That way. No, there's loot laying around, unfortunately.
I'm just securing my ongoing
Place is
experiments.
huge.
And securing
That
myself.
doesn't look good.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since. In fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh god, it says. Ugh. That poster where she's like. Oh, that was a shrink ray. Science weapons. Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapons damage and strength that are flexible increases your science skills increased. Neat. So you could effectively do like a science build then. Hi, Bubbles. You're purple.
Find the target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink.
Where's it at? There it is. It uses energy ammo.
Down into a manageable size. Whereupon you
This is a straight up ray gun from Call of Duty. Can't use it on a corpse. Bubbles, I'm really sorry about this. Neat. I will never use that. Got anything to say?
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know.
Yeah, I didn't want to kill Bubbles.
Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing.
Sisty
Welcome.
bits.
Make
That
yourself
name.
at home. My
Tried, you
secret
can't.
hideout
Ah.
is your secret hideout.
Alright. Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and
Did he ever-
emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
He never explained why he chose us, did he? I don't think we can ask that.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Is there a reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
Fair.
Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Oh, you've actually got toilet paper in there? I haven't seen any bathrooms that have had toilet paper. Alright, Bubbles. Experiment time. Nah, they don't get any smaller than that. You can, you can actually talk. What if I just recorded the sound? Made this like my follow noise, just pig grunts. Yoink. I think I saw a loot thingy over here. There's terminals laying about. Did I just say officer's spine? It did. It's got a bleed effect on it. Neat. Actually looks pretty cool. I'll never use it, but it's neat that I got it. Messages. Hackett. To H. Blythe. I worked it out, explain details later, will be difficult to reproduce, need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Have a new associate Durside Terra 2 near Edgewater. They've staken my purpose, but trust them is about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a chip, should be along any time, just need to know where to send them. Okay.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Yeah, I noticed. Only acted a little bit, don't worry about it. What, this one? Have a nice sleep, soul. I don't think I'm going to be playing much longer. It's already been 5 hours, probably another hour. Do a regular old 6-hour stream. As per usual. Let's head to the next planet thing. Where we gotta go next? That ship? I've got 3 months to finish this because, you know, 3 months of the Game Pass, so don't need to worry about playing it all in a day, which is pretty nice.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
Uh-huh. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Alright, we can over there. It's over there now. Why
Thanks,
not?
Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
No, we're good. Let's go.
Remember that you are not insured.
What am I supposed to be insuring? My own life? I don't think that matters too much. I can start feeling my throat, as I do still have the sore throat. It's just not noticeable until I talk for a while. Hi there. Your name's Jane. You have anything to say?
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Hmm.
Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by. Don't
Nice
mind
helmet.
the heat. Got a few days.
Captain.
What?
Hey, Captain. I'm in
What?
space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Neat, isn't it? Although we're not exactly in space now, and you could have said that on the ship. Now we're kind of in a loading bay.
That's not
On a ship in space.
This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Wow.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a drink.
So, what's going on here?
Going for a stroll around the docking base?
That's one word for it. I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Huh. I heard you knock someone out with a tossball stick.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So,
Rangers?
of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Rizzo's Rangers?
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field.
Uh-huh.
He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
Gonna assume I can recruit you. Not that
for
I
nothing.
really
But I saw
care
you wander
to,
out of that
but
ship over there by the dock.
yeah.
Wouldn't happen to
Might
be
as
yours,
well.
right?
I don't really care to, but
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I
Huh?
appreciate your time.
Never caught your name. ThisisZet.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around, Felix.
See you around, boss.
Alright, well, I wonder if he'll eventually come back or something.
Arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Ah, they're stealing.
Customs and inspection, right?
Hold on, there's a store. We gotta buy a gun before I go through customs, you know. That's how things work, right? It's okay, there's no gun I wanted. What you need?
Identification, please.
What happens if I don't have an ID?
Everybody's got an ID. Oh, let me guess. You, left it in your other pants? I hear that one a lot.
Sure, name's Hawthorne.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Great.
According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Ah, beautiful.
We've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world.
Ow. Probably. Alright, how do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Gotcha.
The office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why it was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Okay. I'll go have a chat.
You take the starch out of him, well, you won't hear any complaints from me.
Starch
and
out
if
of
you're
him.
headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Favors, sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Alright.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope. Well, I'm looking for someone named Letty's.
Fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Alright. Any more work around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board, that is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck.
Gotcha.
Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
I figured as much. Alright, that's all I need to know.
All right.
See you later.
Be seeing you.
I think I'm just allowed to walk around with a gun in my hand like this.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
Hey!
No, seriously. There was a lot of...
Rizzo's
Ad drones.
Chase the rainbow.
Marta. Oh, it's you. Where am I heading? I want to go to the engineering deck first for... this one. That one. Let's go that way. Do the companion quest first. Because I said we can go there straight away. So we're going to go there straight away.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Have you seen this man?
Gold-plated bastards. Hi there, Greasy. Hi, is this a... I need directions. How do I get back there? Wait, is this a door? Oh, it's a door. Wow. Looks like a wall. Hi there.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
Probably not, but we can always ask. Hi. Meet friend.
Junlei Tennyson.
Oh, you are covered in dirt.
Around here, but chief to my friends.
Oil,
Hope you
grease.
don't mind the formal introduction.
One of the yellow.
Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Nice place you got here, Chief.
No, it isn't. It's a mess, but it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment.
Fair.
Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I mean, I don't think I need to test and see if I can shoot you, so... I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
No, none of these.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Whale fancy. So, Ravati, you want to meet or talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Throw her at her.
That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if, well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Woo! Don't be shy about requesting time off. You need to compare notes in person, Parvati.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Good job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Yep,
Now,
with all those side
else,
nudges.
There are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Alright. You know, I don't need to ask about jobs or anything, so you don't have a lot of faith in the board, do you?
You're right, I don't. The board is after 2 things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Fair. How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
That's fair.
You've got my attention.
Well, I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna be on my way. Well, that went well. Don't think I have anything else to do over here, so we will go ahead and do what? Really, I lost. Oh, really? I gotta go all the way back to the ship to ask her about Junlei? Alright, well. Let's go for a run. Or, well, I can probably just fast travel, can't I? And how would I... Wow, it's way back there. Oh, hi there. Wow. Excuse you. Wait, can I not... Can I...
Hey there, you mind stepping back? This charming
Really?
little ship's been impounded and I'm afraid I can't let you near it till it's not.
Not even allowed on my ship. Alright.
Have yourself a pleasant day.
Yeah, well. Time to go get the ship opened. Which one? This one? No. Is it just part of the main quest? Oh yeah, it is. There we go. I don't know which way is the one I need to go to. Right, left, it does not show me. Alright. Tap, 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 tap. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Will it tell me if I get down here? What's this one? No, it does not tell me which one's which, but that one looks like a more big building, so I'm gonna try that one. Yes, this looks like the fancy building. Hi guys, come in there, don't mind me.
I'm just gonna hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
Fair.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he.
No, I kind of squished him.
Something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Can I wring your scrawny neck, you sprep? Wow. He's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
It's not gonna mention I kind of squished him with my pod. What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Yeah, he sure did.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
He died in an escape pod accident. I could just say he was eaten alive by feral candidates. No, it was an accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
It's really best not to. He kind of squished him. So, can we get back to the topic at hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There,
not really.
I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm
that was
terribly
easy.
sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be?
Anything
at all?
No. So why is the board so interested in Wells anyways?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
I never mentioned him.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
No, I'm out. Oh, back to the ship now to continue the character quest. I just fast travel back there again. Yep. I can go right to the interior. Nice. There's lowering. Chair rising. My headset is hurting my ear. Alright, where are you? You're probably down in the...
Intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
Don't need to sound so disappointed. Hi.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Temperature? The ship about to blow up? No, sure. What you need?
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well... she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. Made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
Physical
Never have
stuff.
been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
You're about the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them. Could just be nerds, everybody's different, don't worry about it. Nah, you're the warmest person I've ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Well, that went downhill fast, a little rough. Now, everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close? Not anymore?
I don't know. June and I talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If that's what you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Easy peasy. Okay. Is there like a store somewhere here on the Groundbreaker? Wait, I'm on the Groundbreaker. Alright, I guess I head into the bar. Didn't even realize I was still on the Groundbreaker. I thought that was somewhere else. I don't know why. Need to find like a... This is supposed to be like a big ship, right? It's gotta have like a weapons store. I want a better rifle. But I also want to sell my junk, so.
Heard from the last is down on...
Journal. Is that like... Right over there. Oh, alright, let's go do that. Why not? It's right here. Then, if this is the end of the companion quest, I'll go explore for a shop. Now that away. Is it? Or is this a door? Where's the door? What's this? Oh, this is probably a gun shop.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back.
Do you actually shoot your own eye out?
Weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
I'd rather have the weapons themselves, but sure. Assault rifles. Why are there no rifles? Useless. Useless, I say. Wait, do you have a longer scope, actually? The Deadeye assault rifle. It's got like a scope. Why are you touching me? I was just looking at your rifle.
Ooh, someone has got to talk with Chief Tennyson about the thermostat around here. Whew, ain't gonna be me. So, you buying?
Do you happen to have a longer scope now? You talk about modifications like you have some good ones. You really don't. The Mr. Ouch. Alright, on with the side quest, or companion quest, I mean. Drinks. How do I... What do I do here? I just...
Seeking
hey.
relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets those radiators fixed, I've got the next best thing.
No. Where's... What is... Who is... How do I do the thing? Did I not... Wait. Did I not bring her with me? Or am I just crazy? Can I fast travel here? I don't think I can. Let me fast travel back in and try and see if I did not select her or something. But you know if they're coming with you. Ah. Did I not do that before? It's not as obvious as like Mass Effect makes it look, or they're like lit up and dark on whether they're coming with you or not. Oh yeah, there we go. Ah, she's actually with me. Weird. And I for sure can't fast travel, right? No. Alright, well, it's not that far.
Be careful with those crates, huh?
Sprint for the bar. And we're here.
How's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
I don't know, I've never been to a bar myself.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert.
I'm really not.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
If you really want to get drunk with is efficient. You sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've
Fair.
just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Well, you're not much of a drinker, so, let's go with beer.
Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that.
I mean,
Beer
could go
can be
straight to
good.
whiskey, but then she'd be rocked to the
bet.
core.
Bottoms up.
Where'd you just get that?
Nah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun?
Right?
Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally specifically, enjoying a drink with a friend, going on a grand adventure? Do you want generally or specifically?
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Beats me. I got a rough track record now. Start by telling me why our message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
It's weird because I'm like, I just started the painting class for, you know, talking to Junlei and then went back to the ship immediately, so it's been like a whole 10 minutes. I think you're supposed to like go do the main story and come back to do this like after a while, but I did not. No one sends terribly vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like. You haven't said what she actually said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
So what is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
We should probably get you some water instead.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
It's a glass bottle of water.
I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head.
That's fair.
Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Stop there, you're on a roll. Music? Well, there's an easy way to get answers to all these questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know
got
I'm
that.
not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
You cross that road and get to it. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
Everyone is, no matter their quirks. No, I am who I am. If people don't like that, they're not for me. No, I'm sure everyone is.
Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe those are just my rosish colored goggles talking. To be strong like her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Ungenerous thoughts. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
So, are you gonna ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still unsure? Yeah, just do it. Don't ask for my opinion, believe in yourself. Yeah, believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain. Come on, let's go.
I'm good people. Oh, how I've got her fooled. Yeah. Well, back to the ship, and then I think I'm going to call the stream here once I finish this up. Because now my ears are really hurting from this headset for some reason. Gotta see what I can do about that.
You see we had a conveyor pulley?
Charge! All the way. But God, it's such a long ride. Maybe I should get that run speed boost. Ah, made it. And we're back.
I did not expect you back so soon, Captain.
Neither did I, to be fair.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Not so bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
Glad we wasted time drinking because Junlei's better at writing messages. So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible, or the Isabel crisis was all a big misunderstanding. So it was a big misunderstanding then?
Yeah. I mean, in my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Nice. Got a level out of that as well. Fancy that. Quest complete. Alright, I actually don't know what I was spec'ing to right now. Could get 5 more points of tech and or stealth for skill checks. I could get that up to 35. I'll get... Oh, my range is at 50, that's right. Now I gotta start putting points into straight up one skill. I could just dump it all into headshot damage for this level. But I want to do that instead. No, because I feel like there's a lot of talking going on, so I'll get those two, and then the next level I'll finish off the headshot. Okay with that. Alright, but I'm going to go ahead and call stream here, because my ears are now killing me. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate your viewership. Good luck, have fun, and I will see everybody next time.